Hey, what's up, YouTube boxing family? It's K right here. I just wanted to make this video to talk about some women's boxing news, and yeah, just show some queens, some love. So yeah, my like my good old fighter over here that I support, Miss Chelsey Anderson. For those of you that don't know, I believe she has a fight coming up very soon. Don't know who. Oh, it's this lady. Yeah, she'll be back in the ring against Ida Sadi Baldanova. This is back. This will be scheduled in August 4th, under the Hollywood Fight Nights promotional banner stable. It'll be put on UFC Fight Pass. It's gonna be a good, decent fight. Also Jessica Juarez. She's on this card, which is very interesting as well against Elvina White. So basically, these two fighters are fighting, pretty much, after coming off their losses, to Chelsey Anderson. Elvina, for those of you that don't know Elvina, she's a decent fighter. Not the greatest fighter in the world. She's from Austria, has a decent fighting style. She's 5'4". She's okay. I mean, I think based off of this style matchup, I think Jess has a good chance of beating her. I think Elvina, she's just that type of person where she's very limited, and I don't know how I could really see her style really doing good against any, like, upper echelon talent. But I think this is a good little measurement builder, just to put everything down, for what needs to be successful. I think Jessica, she has a really good high ground to put herself in proper position to win. She's only 3-2. She lost to Sky Nicholson, in which that fight, she should have won that fight. But I think based off of how she came into that fight, stylistically speaking, she made the fight harder than for what it shouldn't have been. But she's very young in the game. She's 22, about to be 23 real soon. So I think Jess, she has good skills. I think she could definitely, make some big noise. Oh, and also this other fighter, Omar Conde Trinidad, he's a very, very good fighter. I would definitely be on the lookout for this guy. He fights at 126, and he's going up against another undefeated guy in Javier Padilla. I think that's going to be a very interesting fight. I think Omar Conde Trinidad is a very good fighter, and I think his skill set is constantly increasing for him to, get up there. But yeah, let's talk about this matchup with Chelsey Anderson's opponent. I think Chelsey, she might be in a tough fight with this lady. I'm not too sure. I mean, her opponent fights very, very, very small on the inside. She's a decent, boxer per se. The only thing that I really criticize out of her is just that she has like no head movement, and she's kind of like really like limited per se, where she kind of goes in there try to look for those big shots. But other than that, I'm not really too concerned about the power punching department. I think Chelsey, she'll do what she has to do to win, but I think looking at the resume of her opponent, she's fought some decent level opposition. She fought Diana Gonzalez. She fought Jaika Pavlis, in which she beat her. And Jaika Pavlis, she's that Haitian girl that just recently beat one of Gervonta Tank Davis's fighters, Mia Ellis. So it's decent, to say the least. I mean, this is a good, sturdy, veteran level opposition test, and I think Chelsea's gonna, destroy her. I think Chelsea has a very good style. She's 5'9", fighting at 135. So, I mean, for a fighter of her caliber to really be like putting girls down and just have such a good height and reach advantage over a lot of fighters. I think Chelsey could very well, get herself into world title contention very soon. I'm not just hyping her up. I actually do believe that, skills wise, I think just by looking at what she's been, producing and developing in boxing, I think she has a very good style, and I think her style is just getting better and better. And that's what that's the scary part about it, is that not a lot of people really, take a good look at the rookies early in their careers, and then, by the time when they get up to their, veteran level fights, that's when everything kind of, gets thrown out of the window, where they don't do the studying on this fighter. They haven't taken a look at everything that they've been doing in their careers. And I think that's only a matter of time when you start actually looking at some of these fighters that come into the division, and they start, upsetting your favorite fighters. So, I think Chelsey, she's probably gonna end up stopping this lady. I could very well see it. I don't really see her opponent really making that many adjustments. She looks very flat-footed. She looks like the type of person to really only let her hands go when she's able to tee off on you. But I think in this situation with her and Chelsey has the height and reach advantage, and she definitely knows how to box. Chelsey has great boxing ring IQ, and she has a really, really good, long, sturdy jab. With her opponent, however, she has a good, decent jab, but the thing about her is that she's very disassociated with it. She really just tries to find a big shot to try to hurt you and knock you out. But I don't think that's going to be successful against a guy or against a girl like Chelsey. I think Chelsey, she's just way too intelligent to watch, to allow punches like that coming down towards her. I think the whole thing about this fight is just that there's just too much, how should I say, there's too much, height and reach differential between the two fighters, that stylistically this fight should be, good for James, or good for good for Chelsey to win. But, anything could happen. It's boxing. But I definitely do see Chelsey being successful. It's either gonna go the full distance, or she's gonna stop her late. Not too sure if this is a 6 rounder or an 8 rounder. I think this is an 8 rounder. Yeah, it is. It's an 8 rounder, so this is a good, good level of opposition to build off of. I really wish that they were just 3-minute fights, so therefore we could, we get to see 3-minute 10 rounders and 8 rounders. That would be great for women's boxing. But yeah, I think Chelsey, she got this in the bag, man. She's a very heavily skilled fighter, and I'm definitely looking forward to see where she's gonna be in her next couple fights. I do believe that she has she has good skills. The only thing that I kind of wish that things were prioritized a bit better was just that she was she was kind of talked about on other bigger promotional stables, but I think eventually she's gonna get there. I just think based off of the state of the lightweight division, she has so much breathing room to really come in here and start upsetting a lot of these big names. But then again, Ida Sadi Baldanova, she's actually number 14, so she's a top 15 fighter, and I think getting a win over her, she could easily beat her. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this fight. She's only been stopped once, so if Chelsey, if Chelsey can stop her, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that fight. Being a breakout fight for Chelsey. As far as everything else goes, nothing really special, honestly. I think the rest of these fighters on the list aren't really that good. Maria Moneo, she's pretty good. Chelsey would have a good outing with her. Terry Harper, amazing fight. Like to see that fight very, very soon. And then Yanina Lescano, I think that's a beautiful fight. She actually knocked out Jennifer Rodriguez. Wow, that's a good, decent victory. Pretty sure she was she was towards the end of her career. No, she was actually 32. Wow, but yeah, that's a good, decent performance. But yeah, man, I don't really have too much to really say on this. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, I think Chelsey, she's gonna end up being victorious, and she's gonna, beat this lady, and I think she's gonna start, really making noise in the lightweight division. Um, I'm not too sure about what Katie Taylor's gonna be doing. I'm pretty sure she's gonna fight some no-name bum that nobody never really cared about, wanting to see. But I think Katie, she should try to run that back with Amanda Serrano, very, 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 very soon, because Eddie Hearn is really making her look bad, trying to say like, oh, Amanda, she doesn't want the rematch and all this other nonsensical bullshit, and I'm like, are you stupid, Eddie? Eddie's really he's really that non-confident in his fighters. Yeah, he's really that unconfident in his fighters where he'll start making up lies towards the other fighters just to cover his tracks of him saying that, oh well, I don't want my fighter to lose, so therefore my fighter isn't afraid of isn't afraid of anybody, and this other fighter, she he or she is just ducking or avoiding the rematch, which is just pathetic and fucking wild, man. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say, man. Chelsey, she's gonna make some noise, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think this fight is like next week. Yeah, it's actually next week. So for those of you that wanna tune in on some good boxing, please take a look at this fight, man. I think this is a good female boxing fight on top of the Jessica Juarez versus Elvina White fight. So I think it's gonna be a good fight, and I think Chelsey, she's gonna ball out in this fight. So uh yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I don't have really that much else to really say, man, and I guess I'll see you guys very, very soon in the next video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is KRAS 7435 signing out, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.